Okay, guys, second video. As we keep going, I'm going to use this year to learn how to edit videos, do thumbnails, and do those things I don't know how to do. This is a learning experience for me too, something I've never done. So we're going to use this year to do that. For this video, why did we become a company? Well, more on why we became a company, but mainly because we are incurring an income event. By selling off the collection of 8.5 to 9 years, of single cards from the XY era, sealed product, Sun and Moon, now Sword and Shield, we're going to incur an income event. That's what happens when you're profitable. And I was not an official LLC, but I was a company. Once you are a buyer, seller, vendor, grader, and you're in the hobby and you're using eBay, you are a company. You're supposed to report that. A lot of people don't. Here in New Jersey, a lot of the vendors deal in cash. They don't want to pay sales tax on my website. I'll come and pick up cash. Things like that happens all the time. But in 2021, the government did make a change and reported that anyone who made over $600 was required to become a company and report their taxes, which changed for me because the limit was 20,000. So I decided at that point to open up a separate credit card. Once you have a separate credit card and you have all your expenses on one credit card, you're a company. And when you go to shows and you drive to shows and you get food at shows, you can write that stuff off. So it's important to learn the tax rules. I won't go into it right now. I have been filing a 1099-C, and a lot of what I've done has gone back into the company. So the last few years, I've been claiming small losses because everything has been going back into Pokemon inventory or TCG inventory or collectible inventory. So by incurring the income event, we will have to pay sizable taxes. That is what happens when you're profitable. By becoming a business, I can now utilize certain tools. I can write off my phone. I can write off a portion of my house. I can write off the electricity. I can write off storage. And most importantly, my garage is an absolute disaster. So if I want to cut it into a YouTube studio or an office for the company and make storage for product and organize it, that income event becomes a write-off through the company, through the business, right? So there's a number of reasons why we're doing this. That is mainly one of them, right? If the market doesn't change and we don't have the ability to buy product lower, or I don't see an opportunity and I'm just sitting on the sidelines and that cash is doing nothing, I might decide to just take a portion of that money and redo my garage instead of taking that out of my daily funds or my family funds, which would just be an expense to myself. So it's important to educate yourselves on what you're doing, why you're doing it, to have a plan, a long-term plan, a short-term plan. Whatever your plan is, you have to stick to it. Because if you watch YouTube and you let them influence you on the marketplace and what's going on, you may make a decision that may change your mind. For me, like I said, I've been very detached from YouTube and social media. I collect boxes. I do it on my own. And I already figured out that sealed Pokemon boxes already go up. So what do I need to watch people say it for? You don't need to be here to watch that. If you're here to hear about sealed Pokemon product going up, until it changes, every sealed Pokemon product goes up. You don't have to watch any other person tell you that if you already know it. You can spend your time on other things and learning other things. And that's what is important. There are other investments in the marketplace. There are other things that you can be doing. The last 6 months, you could have been buying eBay. You could have been buying Hasbro stock. There's no Magic cards on the market. If everybody's selling their collection going to eBay, I think eBay's up 100% in 6 months. Like, you should open up your minds and educate yourselves on other things. This should just be a portion of your hobby. And that's important. So I'm just going to end the video here. That's really all I really had to say. Is it's important to know what you want to do with the funds and utilize and educate yourselves on what you can and want to do, because that's important. Education is important. You need to keep learning. Don't fight with people on the internet. Don't leave nasty comments. It's pointless. It's stupid and it's a waste of time. Keep educating yourselves. Give when you can. Invest and save more than you spend. Be smart. And that's it, guys. That's it for this video. just wanted to give you more of a rundown. We are a collectible company. If you're here for Pokemon content only, we're going to do a lot of that as far as what I have done in cards and how I utilize the hobby to pay for the hobby. But you can see the Hot Toys behind me. I'm a Hot Toys collector. I've been told I should start a different channel for that. I'm not going to do that. I have action figures. I have magic cards. I didn't want to pigeonhole myself into a Pokemon company, so we just named it APK Collectibles, which is the initials of my family and my kids, and then I'm C for Chris, so APK and then C for Collectibles. I thought that was pretty cool, and that's awesome. That's what it is, guys. So, second video, quick video. Like I said, if you're coming across this channel, we're going to be educational here, and we're going to be kind to people, and we're just going to do things the way that we want to do it. You're going to see videos like this for the short term until I figure out how my old ass is going to edit videos, figure out how to do thumbnails, because I am clueless. Don't know how to do any of it, but I'm not going to let it stop me from being here and doing it, because I've already wasted enough time by not doing it, I think. So that's it, guys. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.